Hey students, welcome to the video lecture of data intensive computing. First, we are going to introduce about the data mining. Okay, this video lecture we are going to discuss about the introduction to the data mining, kinds of data mine, functionalities, technologies used in data mining, applications of data mining, issues. Okay, the outcome of this module is understand the basic concept of data mining is the outcome of the module. So, see this example. The example is a example of the cleaning of gold. Okay, so the ore are collected from the gold mines. The ore are collected from the gold mines, which contain coal and as well as gold, okay, gold particles. So the collected uh, ore are dissolved using thiosulfate. Are dissolved using thiosulfate. Then the gold is recovered from the ore. Gold is separated from the ore, and again ore is cleaned and recovered from extraction. Ore is cleaned and recovered from the extraction. The cleaned ore is buried back into the earth. The cleaned ore is buried back into the earth. The cleaned ore is buried back into the earth. The gold, okay, the gold which is extracted gold is further refined for melting. Extracted gold is further refined for melting. Okay, then from that molten gold is poured into modules producing bars of the billion. Okay, then the gold is melted as a bar. So here what we are doing, okay, the ore is collected, gold is separated and ore is separated, and finally the gold is made for used for gold biscuit and as well as the ornament. So this is known as cleaning the gold. Likewise, when we are getting a data, okay, then we are having a data which contain the uh, sort of noisy data, incomplete data, missing data, and irrelevant data. So the data should be cleaned. Data should be cleaned, and useful data should be recovered, and they are presented to the user. Okay, new knowledge is recovered, obtained from the data. So this is the data mining is equal to this. We are having various steps of data mining. So data should be cleaned, okay, before, and we have to apply the data mining concept. Then we have to extract the useful knowledge that is presented to the manager or a group of experts. Next, okay, see the diagram. So this diagram is income analysis by product. Income analysis by product. Here we are having every row is a product. We are having 12 products. Okay, every row is a product. Okay, every row is a product. Every column is here 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, and 2009. Okay, here we are having a total. Okay, year wise. Okay, total of product 1, product 2, product 3, product 4, and product 5. And this is percentage. This is percentage. Okay, percentage of okay each product. Here we are having every year we are having an average of income and the maximum income and as well as minimum income. So every year it is given. So these are all known as aggregate data. From individual data, we are having some zeros. Okay, sometimes no data are available, and we are having aggregate data. So aggregate data. So from the data, from the huge amount of data, okay, we are having a aggregate, cumulative data. Okay, this is known as aggregate data. And here we are having a graph. Okay, the graph. Okay, the graphs, the chart. Okay, this is known as a data visualization concept. So this is known as a data visualization concept. So data are available in wide variety and data are widely scattered. Then we are having accumulated data. Okay, accumulated data is very useful. It's known as aggregate data, and data are represented using the visualization techniques also. From the huge amount of data, we are gaining some insight. We are gaining some useful information by applying the data mining concept. So what is data mining? Then we have to understand what is data mining. Extraction of interesting pattern or knowledge from the huge amount of data is called data mining. By applying a process, set of process, we are extracting interesting patterns or a knowledge from the huge amount of data is called as a data mining. Okay, for example, we are having a set of data. From the set of data, I am deciding, okay, I can play tennis, I can play tennis, okay, yeah, or no, okay, or I can, okay, the patient is having a cancerous or not cancerous, or for example, we are having a group of data, okay, okay, so clusters, a new data X is coming, whether I have to put it in the, this is cluster C1, this is cluster C2, this is cluster C3, group of data. So where I have to put the data X in C1 or C2 or C3, okay. So these are all, okay, these are all known as a data mining. So what is data mining? Extraction of interesting patterns or knowledge from the huge amount of data is called data mining. Extraction, interesting patterns or knowledge from huge amount of data is called as a data mining. Alternative names of data mining are knowledge discovery, mining in database, KDD, knowledge extraction, data pattern analysis, data archaeology, data drugging, information harvesting, business intelligence. So these are all the another name of the data mining. Knowledge discovery process. So it's very important process, knowledge discovery process. How to extract the knowledge from the data in the database is known as a, okay, it's known as a knowledge discovery process. Okay, just a minute. Okay, first, data are available in databases. Data are available in databases, multiple databases. Okay, the data from the database are integrated together. Okay, the data from database are integrated together. They are stored in the data warehouse. They are stored in the data warehouse. Data warehouse is maybe a storage. It is a cloud storage which contains the huge amount of records. So data integration means data from the different databases are integrated. For example, if you take a Microsoft, okay, sales, you want to take the sales report of the Microsoft. So Microsoft is available in different continent and different country, different location. So we have to, for whole sales report, we want to have, okay, we have to collect all the data from the different location and we have to integrate it. Okay, data cleaning. These data will contain the, okay, missing value, sometimes irrelevant value, or noisy data. So these irrelevant data, noisy data, and everything should be removed. Okay, before the store the data in the database. This is process is known as a data clean. Okay, from the data warehouse, okay, we have to select the task relevant data. So entire data is available. I want to perform a purchase analysis. I have to take only the purchase data. From the huge data set, I want to take sales data. I want to analyze the sales data. Then I have to take only the sales data from the huge amount of data. So this is known as a data selection process. Okay, task relevant data. Okay. Then after selecting the data, we have to apply the data mining concept. Okay, a lot of data mining concept is available like clustering, classification. Okay, so many concepts are available. We have to apply the suitable data mining concept. So from this, we have to get a useful pattern. Okay, useful pattern from the data. Okay, pattern. Okay, that pattern is represented in the form of the visualization charts. Okay, with the help of the charts and bar charts. So this bar, it will be presented to a team. Okay, a management or a team. Okay, from this they are gaining a new knowledge. This is known as a knowledge discovery process, or this is known as a KDD process. Knowledge discovery process or a KDD process. So knowledge discovery from a data. Knowledge discovery from a data. Okay, knowledge discovery from the data, KDD. First one is a data cleaning. First one is a data cleaning. So data cleaning means to remove the noisy and inconsistent data. To remove the noisy and inconsistent data is known as a data cleaning. From the huge amount of data, we are removing the noisy data and irrelevant. Okay, noisy means irrelevant data and inconsistent data. For example, which contain a blank and as well as the data is value is missing. Okay, and it's not relevant form. This is known as a inconsistent. Second is data integration, where multiple data source may be combined. So where the multiple data source may be combined. Okay, data from the multiple data sources are combined. Data selection. The data relevant to the analysis task are retrieved. For example, I want to perform a sales, I have to take the sales data. Or I want to perform a purchase, I have to take the purchase data. Okay. So likewise, okay, whatever data is relevant to my task should be retrieved from the database is known as a data selection. Next is a data transformation, where data are transformed and consolidated into forms appropriate for mining by performing the summary or aggregate operation. Data are transformed and consolidated into forms appropriate for mining by performing a summary or aggregate operations. Next is data mining. The next one is a data mining. It's an essential process where intelligent methods are applied to extract the data patterns. Data mining is an essential process where intelligent methods are applied to extract the data patterns are known as a data mining. Okay. So we are applying essential process, we are applying various process and where the intelligent method, we are applying intelligent methods to extract the data pattern, okay, from the database is known as a data mining. Next one is a pattern evaluation. So identify truly interesting pattern representing the knowledge based on the interesting measures. For example, based on the pattern evaluation means okay, by applying a data mining concept, I am deciding whether I can going to play for tennis or not. The patient is having a patient is having cancer or not. We take an attribute, okay, which group the attribute should be grouped. So these are the things are analyzed and finalized. This is known as a okay. This is known as a pattern evaluation. Next one is a knowledge presentation. Knowledge presentation. Okay, knowledge presentation, it means visualization, where visualization and knowledge representation techniques are used to present the mind knowledge to the user. Okay, the mind knowledge is presented to the user to the easy understandable form, maybe in the form of a chart, okay, in the bar chart, or maybe in the form of a pie chart. Okay, very easy way we are presenting a data to the user will understand very easily. Okay, this is known as a knowledge representation. So these are the 7-step process of the knowledge discovery of the data. Next, we have to understand data. We are going to discuss about data mining. What kind of data are mined? So we are having a lot of data. In particular application, we are having a data from the, for example, from your social media. Okay, data from the email and data from the bioinformatics data and data from the various sensor devices. A lot of data from the temperature meter. A lot of data are available. So what kind of data are there? Okay, what kind of data? Database oriented data sets and applications. Database oriented data set application. For example, data in the relational data warehouse and transactional database are come under the database oriented data sets and applications. Advanced data set and advanced application like data streams and sensor data. Okay, sensor data and data streams. Okay, we are collecting data from data series. Time series data, temporal data, sequence data, for example, temperature of a particular day, temperature of a particular week. So these are all known as temporal data and biosequence data, structure data, graphs, social networks, multi-linked data, object data from the object relational databases, heterogeneous databases. Okay, various type of databases, heterogeneous databases, legacy, traditional databases, spatial database and spatial temporal data. They are the satellite data regarding the geography, multimedia database, text data from the World Wide Web. So a lot of data are available. Okay, different kinds of data are available. So we have to apply the data mining based on the need. We have to apply the data mining technique on them. Okay, functionalities of the data mining. So functionalities are characterization and discrimination. So characterization means summarization of the general characteristics or features of the target class of data. Summarization of general characteristics or features of a target class of data. For example, to find the mean, standard deviation, mean. Okay, summarization of a data. Okay, aggregation of the data, or known as a category. For example, set of data are available. Okay, I have a daily sales amount is given. I have a total that okay, total of the monthly sales amount. This is known as aggregate data. Summarization of the general characteristics or features of the target class of data. Mean, standard deviation. So these are all the examples. Data discrimination is a comparison of the general features of the target class. Okay, this is this is a comparison. Data discrimination means okay, comparison of the general features of the target class data object against data. So okay, against various set of applications. Data source treated differently from other data. That is segmentation. Okay, it's a comparison of general features of a target class. Okay, data object against a standard. Okay, this is known as a data discrimination. Mining of frequent patterns, associations, and correlations. So, what is frequent patterns? Frequent patterns are the items, okay, and subsequences, substructures that appear in a data set with a frequency no less than the user specific threshold. For example, frequent pattern means okay, the items are selling together. For example, milk and bread. Those customers are buying milk, they are buying bread also. Okay, the customers are buying milk, they are buying bread. This is known as a frequent patterns. The customers are buying milk and buying bread, also buying the coffee powder. Okay, this is known as a frequent pattern. Okay, user may make a threshold minimum 3 times they should appear in the 10 transaction. Like this is known as a threshold frequent patterns. Association refers any relationship between the two variables is known as association. For example, when anyone okay having a baby, okay, taking a baby to the toy shop, okay, they will buy the number of toys. Okay, this is known as association. Any relationship between the two variables is known as association. Correlation is often used to refer as the only the linear relationship between the two variables. For example, okay, we can say that linear relationship, okay, between the two variables. So first relationship that is known as a correlation. Okay, any relationship is association. The linear relationship is correlation. For example, when the age increases, number of toys decreases. Age increases. Okay, age increases. The number of toys, okay, for the kid will decreases. So number of toys for the kids will get decreases. Okay. When another analogy, when age increases, then number of opportunity for the diseases are decreases. So these are all known as a functionalities. Okay, characterization means okay, we are summarizing the data. Discrimination, that means okay, we are segmenting the data. That discrimination. Okay, we are what to say? Okay, we are segregate the data is known as a discrimination, or we are able to isolate the data. For example, a set of data is available. We have to compare the data with the set of data. Okay, we have to compare the comparison of general features of target class data objects against a set of objects. Okay, data sources are treated differently from other data. Data sources are treated differently from other data. This is known as discrimination. And mining frequent patterns, associations, and correlations. Classification and regression. So what is classification? Classification and data mining is a function that assign the item in a collection of target categories or classes. For example, if you take a person, you are deciding the person is a cancerous person or person is a normal person. Okay, cancerous person or normal person. Okay, tennis, we can play tennis. Okay, yes or no. Okay, yes or no. Okay, a student. Okay, he's having a high percentage or moderate percentage, low percentage. So this is known as a classification. Next, regression. Regression is a data mining technique used to predict the range of the numeric values. For example, tomorrow will rain come or not. Okay, tomorrow the temperature will be high or low. So this is known as a numeric prediction. Okay, it's a regression is data mining technique used to predict the range of numerical values. Okay, called continuous values. For example, continuous value temperature is a continuous value. Okay, per day it will okay start from particular temperature and it will go continuously. It will take afternoon may high and the evening it may have low, morning it may be a bit low. So this is known as a continuous value. Okay, so regression is a data mining technique used to predict the range of numerical values, also called continuous values, given a particular data set. Cluster analysis to find the group of objects which are similar to each other in the group. Okay, is known as a cluster. Find the group of objects which are similar to each other in the group is known as a cluster. But are known as a cluster. But are the different from the objects in the other groups? Okay. For example, I have a group of cluster. Okay, we are having a cluster 1. I have a cluster 2. I have a cluster 3. Okay. I have a three clusters. So this is C1 and C2 and C3. Okay. So first cluster, I have a set of object. Okay, I have a set of object. This is our set of object in the first cluster. Okay. And set of object in the second cluster. Okay. And set of objects in the third cluster. So, okay, the objects in the same cluster are similar to each other. The object in a particular cluster is different from other object in the other cluster. So, find the cluster means find the group of objects which are similar to each other in the group, but they are different from the object in the other group. Outlier analysis. Outlier is an object that deviates significantly from the rest of the object is known as outlier. They can be caused by measurement or execution error. They can be caused by measurement or execution, wrong measurement or wrong execution error. For example, I have a category of age. Okay, I have a category of 0 to 18 as a kid, and 90 to 40 as a youth, and 40 to 60 as a middle age. Above 60 is 60 to 100 is a old age. Okay, but I creating a data age is 151. That is known as outlier. So we are going to discuss one by one. So various technologies are available in data mining. Various technologies are available in data mining. For example, we are having a database technology, okay, relational databases, traditional databases, legacy databases, various statics techniques, okay, various statics. So for example, mean, median, mode, and standard deviation. Visualization techniques like, okay, we can say that, okay, normal bar chart, scatter plot, okay, they are also known as visualization techniques. And we are having other disciplines like biomedical data and as well as sensory data and for example civil based data. These are all known as other disciplines. Algorithm, we are having a very classification, clustering, pattern evolve, okay, mining, lot of algorithms available, pattern recognition, and we are having a machine learning. So these are all various technologies are available for the data mining. Okay, so why data mining? So we have to understand why data mining and potential application of where we are applying data mining. We have to discuss generally. We can apply the data mining in the market, okay, and as well as we are able to apply the data mining concepts in the online shopping cart application. We are able to apply the data mining concept for predicting the patient's disease. Okay, for example, scan machine and image processing machine, we are applying the data mining concept. Weather forecasting, we are applying that. Okay, to process the text, we are applying the data mining concept. Okay, lot of things. For example, okay, to analyze the team will win in the match or not, we are able to apply the data mining concept. Okay, raining, we are applying the data mining concept. So data mining is applied in the various places. For example, marketing analysis and management. Okay, decision support, data analysis and decision support, marketing management analysis, and risk analysis management like forecasting, customer retention, and quality control. Okay, data mining is applied for the fraud detection, detecting the unusual patterns, that is known as outliers. Other applications such as text mining, like new groups, new news groups, email documents, stream data mining, bioinformatics and biodata analysis. We are applying the data mining concepts. Major issue in the data mining. We are having a major issue in the data mining. First one is known as a mining methodology. So mining different kinds of knowledge from the diverse data types. For example, a company is there, they are having a plant in the 3 location. Okay, they want to okay, analyze the overall sales data. They should be integrated. So to integrate the data, if the 3 locations are they're using a different data type, okay, and as well as different database, different technologies they are using, and we need a hardware is required to store the entire data in one location. So this is a problem. And as a performance is another issue, efficiency, effectiveness, and scalability. Okay, for example, an algorithm is performing good for the 1,000 records. The same algorithm should perform well for the 10,000 records also. Okay, so this is known as a performance issue. Pattern evaluation, the interestingness problem. Okay, we have to identify interesting pattern. With a lot of challenges to identify the interesting patterns. For example, we want to find the frequent items that are sold together. That we may face some complexity, and the incorporation of background knowledge of the various problem in data mining also create a challenge. Noisy and incomplete data. This is a major issue, as well as parallel, distributed, incremental mining methods. Okay, they are having their own complexity. Integration of discovered knowledge with the existing one. Okay, new knowledge with the existing knowledge also create a problem. Okay, then user interaction. Okay, some issues. Data mining, query language, and ad-out mining. So different data mining query languages are available. Visualization and data mining results. Okay, the understanding of the interpretation of visualization and interpretation techniques also create some challenges. Interactive mining of knowledge at the multiple level of abstraction, and application social impacts. Okay, domain specific data mining, invisible data mining, For example, domain specific. Okay, different domain we have to apply for data mining differently. For example, healthcare domain we are dealing. Okay, marketing domain we are having dealing differently, and as well as invisible data mining, some invisible patterns also there. Okay, and domain to domain interaction will be there. And protection of data security. When analyzing it, we have to ensure the security of the data, integrity of the data, and privacy of the data. Sometimes they get violated. So these are all the known as major issues of the data mining. Okay, that's it for this video lecture. In this video lecture, we discussed about the things like example of data mining, and from the clean gold example, and from database you understand how data is scattered, and what is aggregate data and what is visualization, and definition of the data mining, knowledge discovery process, okay, 7-step process, and different kinds of data available, functionalities of the data mining, and as well as technologies are available in data mining, and as well as potential applications of the data mining and issues in the data mining are discussed in this video lecture. Okay, that's it for the class, and thanks for watching this video lecture. Thank you.